what we do is we go on ground, we work with member of parliaments, the lawmaker, and to government agency, district agency, to identify the local issues. Next. And this is the whole Malaysia map. Malaysia have total of 222 member of parliaments of Malay Parliament constituency. We are in 150 now, and next year we'll add another 30. And what we do is we have a lot of grassroots movement. At the present moment, we have about 1,000 communities projects in the country. Next. And it's divided to economy, social, environment pillars. Next. And every project we give a grant about 10,000 to 40,000 USD. And we also do capacity building, so we can build the grassroots leader to understand the concept and to get the buy-in on the concept. And next. So we also next. And we do policy advocacy. Next. All right, so this is the early report to how to document the finding and to share in the parliament and to actually use it as a tool to advocate for policy. Next. So this is how we work on implementing the SDGs in Malaysia from the district level to national level and to the global level. All right, next. So what we learn in this process, within the 5 years that we have worked together with so many stakeholders, digital tools have helped us a lot. At the present moment that I could say we have the largest resource of localizing of SDGs, how the country actually move in the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, and what is their understanding and implementation at ground. We have the largest database. So in the last 3 years, we have established, we have published more than 100 books, but we can't print every books, right? And it's very difficult to store and very difficult to actually distribute it. And therefore, we have our online storeroom. And what we do is we do a simple leaflet and list out all the documentations. This documentation, I would say that it might not be perfect, but it documents the stories, it documents the lesson learned, it documents the reflections. And stories is always important when we want to do policy advocacy beside of data. We have our DOSM that collecting a lot of data about what's the country's indicator, but there are also grassroots stories that needed to move the heart of the people, especially you want to get the buy-in of the grassroots. So how we do our documentations? Next. Of course, as many of you, we have a social media to communicate. And in the past 3 months, we have more than 600 posting of our what is the grassroots movement in the SDGs. How we do it, we can't do it if without AI helping us to do the translation, to do the proof checking, and also to do the write-up. Of course, we as a human, we cannot be the servant of AI, which means that although the ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud is very useful, we can use it to twist our sentence and also to polish our write-up. But bear in mind, we as the pastor who use the AI too, I will tell this in the later part, we really have to consciously using AI. Because whatever we say, whatever we write, it is our direction, our vision, or the report of the work. If we are too rely on AI writing it without realizing the sentence and the terms you use, you might easily spread something that you are not aware thoroughly. All right? So what we do in our report, we have our annual report to do the annual activities, communication, and we also have our next slide. And we also have our monthly report. We do monthly report to communicate with our stakeholders because in the past 5 years, we consistently received yearly budget from the Ministry of Finance and the budget is increasing. For the past 3 years, we received 10 million in localizing of SDG for each year. And how whether the investment is worthy, I think it's quite important to help the stakeholders, the investor know what has been done. So we do monthly activities newsletter that it document every month. We have about 100 to 200 activities on ground. And we also have this issue mapping report from the research that we have done. We map it and we publish it. Sharing information is very important. When I go to the global many forums, people are saying you all are using the public fund, but what kind of research and what kind of data you have identified is quite important to share, and therefore others can leverage to build on the work. And next. And also, this is the policy use report. Next. And we publish our document in the journal as well. Next. And many others thematic areas. Okay, next. So, this is also, we do our directories. As I mentioned that we have about 600 partners across the country, and they are easily identified. Where are them? Who are them? What is their competency? Because in order to move the grassroots, you need local champion. So who are the local champion in particular locality that we can utilize or we can mobilize? We have the documentaries for people to access. No need for our organization, for the whole countries. Next. And all of these documentations is available online free. And we print on demand. If you need it, we print and we post, and it's on the cost price. And in all the conference, that is one of the best practices, that we document the conference, we document the sharing, and later on people can listen to it. And also, other countries, people who cannot be in participate in the physical, they can use it. Next. All right, so at the meantime, we are also exploring, we are streamlining our operation with the AI tool and digital tool, as we have to monitor over 1,000 projects. And now we have this system to help us to look into the application, approval, tracking, and reporting. Previously, it was so manual, and manual got a lot of mistake. All right, next. Okay, so what is the conclusion draws from the experience? A few things. I think that there is no doubt. With the digital, with the AI, we can go beyond boundaries. We can share our communication efficiently, and also to enhance the production. At the same time, when people are informed about what is happening and the opportunity that are available, they can be part of the projects. But what is the traits that we have to be very, very, very mindful? Along the way that we develop our system, I think it's really that the security. Especially when you are holding a lot of data in your system, whether the system security and the protections are strong enough or people easily to hack and just get everything. And secondly, there is a requirement of technical and also cultural adoption. Frankly speaking, in my organization, there are some people do not like to use AI. They feel that using AI is like a cheat. Okay, sometimes they are not so ready to use it. And when there is a mistake by the AI, they will tell you, see, human is more reliable. All right, so next. So what is the lesson learned? First, the lesson learned that in the past few years, I think is really start small. Regardless what, you have to start, keep the ball roll. And in the process, we continue learning and improving. Secondly, is the transparency and data sharing. We'll be hearing a lot, especially if you are using public fund. Where is the data and what is the lesson learned? And also the third is adaptation in terms of cultural and technical skill is a process. We have to continue to put in capacity building. And the recommendation for this conference and also for the friends in the Cambodia, I think it's very important to document best practices. That is either we gain something or we learn something. So if there is something that good that we have implemented in the platform, document it as a best practices that people can skill up, can learn. If there is something we do not do wrong, do right, I encourage you to document it as well. That is the lesson learned. Perhaps people can reduce not to repeat the same problem. And secondly, to streamline the digital governance is very important, especially when the ESG is coming. I have a friend just telling me, I have a difficulty to calculate how is the scope, because all the claim and also transport claim is via handwriting. Although they have the process, but they couldn't extract the data, they couldn't do the analysis. Many of our process, if not digitalized, there is a hardship to do the late analysis later on. All right? And lastly is really to have a high conscious. After all, that is a tool. Regardless how intelligent it is a tool. We have to be the master. And therefore, don't, because of too convenience and easy, we look for output and we forget about the outcome and the quality of work. After all, we as a leader, we through our digital tools, our media, our writing, our videos, our broadcasts to share the vision, to share the process, and to share the result. All right, thank you. That's all from.
បាទសូមអរគុណច្រើនលោកស្រី Jewel នឹងចំពោះការចូលរួមចែករំលែកបទពិសោធន៍ល្អៗពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងកិច្ចការងាររបស់លោកស្រីកន្លងមកបាទសូមអរគុណច្រើនគណៈអធិបតីអាយដាមអស់លោកស្រីអ្នកនាងកញ្ញាបាទជាកិច្ចបន្តក្រោយអំពីការចែករំលែកនៅបទពិសោធន៍របស់លោកស្រី Jewel យើងនឹងទៅដល់របៀបវិរៈរបស់យើងមួយទៀតក៏សំខាន់ផងដែរគឺពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងការទៅជែកវែកញែកគ្នារវាងវាគ្មិនកិត្តិយសព្រមទាំងអ្នកសម្របសម្រួលដែលអញ្ជើញមកពីស្ថាប័នពាក់ព័ន្ធផ្សេងនៅក្នុងវិស័យការងារ digital ក៏ដូចជាបទពិសោធន៍ពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងកិច្ចការងារ digital ផងដែរដែលរួមមានអញ្ជើញមកពីខាងស្ថាប័នរដ្ឋផងនិងស្ថាប័នពាក់ព័ន្ធបាទជាកិច្ចបន្ទាប់ខ្ញុំបានសូមអនុញ្ញាតគោរពអញ្ជើញអ្នកសម្របសម្រួលដែលមានថ្មីមាត់ដែលអញ្ជើញមកពីខាងអង្គភាពសារព័ត៌មានគឺលោកស្រីលឹមធីតាបាទសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញលោកស្រីលឹមធីតាឆ្លៀតឱកាសនេះផងដែរខ្ញុំក៏សូមជម្រាបជូននៅជីវប្រវត្តិរបស់លោកស្រីលឹមធីតាផងដែរបាទលោកស្រីលឹមធីតាគឺជាបុគ្គលិកនៃមជ្ឈមណ្ឌលកម្ពុជាដើម្បីប្រព័ន្ធផ្សព្វផ្សាយឯករាជ្យហៅកាត់ថា CCIM អ្នកស្រីលឹមធីតាមានដើមកំណើតនៅខាងខេត្តពោធិ៍សាត់អ្នកស្រីបានបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សាថ្នាក់បរិញ្ញាបត្រជាន់ខ្ពស់ផ្នែកច្បាប់នៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យភូមិន្ទនីតិសាស្ត្រនិងវិទ្យាសាស្ត្រសេដ្ឋកិច្ចហៅកាត់ថា RULE អ្នកស្រីបានចូលរួមបម្រើការងារនៅក្នុងវិស័យប្រព័ន្ធផ្សព្វផ្សាយកាលពីឆ្នាំ2006នៅក្នុងនាមជាអ្នកយកព័ត៌មានផ្នែកវិស័យការងារជាអ្នកផលិតកម្មវិធីវិទ្យុនិងធ្លាប់កាន់តួនាទីជាប្រធានផ្នែកផលិតកម្មវិធីរបស់វិទ្យុ VOD នៅមុនពេលស្ថាប័ននេះត្រូវបានបិទបច្ចុប្បន្នអ្នកស្រីជាអ្នកចងក្រងអត្ថបទនិងអ្នកសរសេរអត្ថបទនៃមជ្ឈមណ្ឌលកម្ពុជាដើម្បីប្រព័ន្ធផ្សព្វផ្សាយឯករាជ្យហៅកាត់ថា CCIM នៅក្នុងឱកាសព្រឹកនេះផងដែរលោកស្រីនឹងដើរតួនាទីជាអ្នកសម្របសម្រួលទៅលើប្រធានបទមួយដែលមានវាគ្មិនចូលរួមពីស្ថាប័នពាក់ព័ន្ធប្រធានបទដ៏សំខាន់នោះគឺការស្វែងយល់អំពីប្រជាធិបតេយ្យ Digital និងបញ្ញាសម្បត្តិមិត្តនៅក្នុងការលើកកម្ពស់ការចូលរួមរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនិងអភិបាលកិច្ចល្អឱកាសបញ្ហាប្រឈមនិងការពិចារណាអំពីក្រមសីលធម៌បាទសូមឆ្លៀតឱកាសនេះផងដែរចំពោះរបៀបវិរៈយើងបន្តក្រោយពីការជែកតុកមូលយើងនឹងមានកម្មវិធីមួយផងដែរគឺការសម្រាកអាហារសម្រន់នៅម៉ោង 10:30 នាទីអាចគណៈអធិបតីអាដាមលោកស្រីនឹងអាចសម្រួលអិយាប័ត្ររយៈពេល15នាទីបន្ទាប់មកទៀតយើងនឹងមានវេទិកាទៅជែកគ្នាតុកមូលផងដែរទៅលើប្រធានបទទី2ប្រធានបទកាន់តែសំខាន់ផងដែរមុននឹងយើងសម្រាកអាហារថ្ងៃត្រង់ជុំគ្នាបាទសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញលោកស្រីធីតា
ចាសសូមអរគុណដល់អ្នកកាន់កម្មវិធីចាស់ជាបឋមនេះខ្ញុំសូមគោរពអាដាមលោកជំទាវលោកស្រីនាងកញ្ញាដែលមានវត្តមាននៅក្នុងអង្គពិធីនេះទាំងមូលជាទីគោរព នេះខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបជូនថានេះខ្ញុំនឹងសម្រាប់សម្រួលនៅកម្មវិធីកិច្ចពិភាក្សាទី1ដែលយើងនឹងស្វែងយល់អំពីប្រជាធិបតេយ្យ Digital និងបញ្ញាសិប្បនិម្មិតនៅក្នុងការលើកកម្ពស់ការចូលរួមរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនិងអភិបាលកិច្ចល្អនៅក្នុងនោះយើងក៏នឹងពិនិត្យមើលអំពីឱកាសបញ្ហាប្រឈមនិងការពិចារណាទៅលើក្រមសីលធម៌ផងដែរហើយនេះខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបផងដែរថាតកតងទៅនឹងគោលបំណងដែលកិច្ចពិភាក្សានេះយើងចង់បាននៅក្នុងកិច្ចពិភាក្សារយៈពេល90នាទីនេះគឺយើងនឹងមានគោលបំណងនៅក្នុងការផ្ដល់ជាចំណេះដឹងអំពីការបង្កើតក្របខ័ណ្ឌប្រជាធិបតេយ្យ Digital ដែលគ្រប់គ្រងទៅដល់ការចូលរួមរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនិងបង្កើនអភិបាលកិច្ចល្អហើយនៅក្នុងកិច្ចពិភាក្សានេះផងដែរក៏ពិនិត្យមើលអំពីលទ្ធភាពនៃការអភិវឌ្ឍប្រជាធិបតេយ្យ Digital និងបញ្ហាសិប្បនិម្មិតសម្រាប់ការលើកកម្ពស់ការចូលរួមរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនិងការលើកកម្ពស់អភិបាលកិច្ចល្អហើយវិក្កាមិនក៏នឹងពិនិត្យមើលអំពីរបៀបដែលឧបករណ៍ Digital និងបញ្ញាសិប្បនិម្មិតបង្កើនតម្លាភាពកណន័យភាពនិងការចូលរួមរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនៅក្នុងការធ្វើសេចក្តីសម្រេចចិត្តលើកិច្ចការងារសាធារណៈហើយយើងក៏ពិភាក្សាផងដែរអំពីឱកាសដែលបច្ចេកវិទ្យាទាំងនេះអាចតភ្ជាប់រវាងគម្លាតរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋជាមួយនឹងរដ្ឋាភិបាលព្រមទាំងជជែកអំពីបញ្ហាប្រឈមនានាដូចជាការបាត់បង់ទិន្នន័យឯកជនព័ត៌មានមិនពិតនិងគម្លាត Digital ផងដែរហើយវិក្កាមិនក៏នឹងជជែកអំពីក្រមសីលធម៌នៃការប្រើប្រាស់បញ្ញាសិប្បនិម្មិតនៅក្នុងដំណើរការអភិបាលកិច្ចដោយផ្ដោតទៅលើយុត្តិធម៌បរិយាបន្ននិងការគោរពសិទ្ធិមនុស្សចា៎នេះខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបផងដែរថានៅក្នុងកិច្ចពិភាក្សានេះយើងមានវិក្កាមិនចំនួន5រូបដែលនេះខ្ញុំសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញវិក្កាមិនទី1គឺឯកឧត្តមខៅមករារដ្ឋលេខាធិការក្រសួងប្រៃសណីនិងទូរគមនាគមន៍ចាស់សូមគោរពអញ្ជើញចាស់សូមអធិស្ឋានដោយសារយើងអវត្តមានអាដាមខៅមករាវិក្កាមិនទី2គឺយើងមានបណ្ឌិតម៉ាក់ពីណុលរ៉ូពីយ៉ាដែលបណ្ឌិតជាប្រធានគ្រប់គ្រងការស្រាវជ្រាវនៅមជ្ឈមណ្ឌលអាស៊ីសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញចាវិក្កាមិនទីបន្ទាប់គឺលោកស្រីវិនជីងម៉ានដែលជាមន្ត្រីគ្រប់គ្រងអង្គការ UNESCO ប្រចាំការិយាល័យភ្នំពេញសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញអ្នកស្រីវិក្កាមិនបន្ទាប់គឺលោកស្រីសំទោសគឺលោកJenson ជុំស្តុងដែលជានាយកមូលនិធិ Conrad Adenauer ប្រចាំប្រទេសកម្ពុជាសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញវិក្កាមិនចុងក្រោយគឺលោកសីសុជាតិដែលជាអ្នកស្រាវជ្រាវឯករាជ្យចាស់សូមគោរពអញ្ជើញចាសូម ចានេះខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបផងដែរថានៅក្នុងកិច្ចពិភាក្សានេះយើងក៏នឹងផ្ដល់ឱកាសជូនដល់អ្នកចូលរួមនៅក្នុងការលើកឡើងជាមតិយោបល់ឬមួយក៏ជាសំណុំពរតាក់ទងទៅនឹងប្រធានបទយើងនៅថ្ងៃនេះផងដែរថាតើតាក់ទងទៅនឹងប្រជាធិបតេយ្យ Digital និងបញ្ញាសិប្បនិម្មិតនៅក្នុងការលើកកម្ពស់ការចូលរួមរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនិងអភិបាលកិច្ចល្អហើយយើងក៏នឹងពិនិត្យមើលដោយដែលនាងខ្ញុំបានជម្រាបជូនផងដែរហើយអ្វីដែលដោយសារតែយើងអវត្តមានវាគ្មិនវិរូបហើយដូច្នេះនេះខ្ញុំសូមជាកិច្ចចាប់ផ្ដើមសូមអនុញ្ញាតនៅបើកនៅវេទិកាពិភាក្សារបស់យើងនៅថ្ងៃនេះដែលយើងមានវាគ្មិនចំនួន4រូបយើងអវត្តមានពីអាដាមពីខាងក្រសួងប្រៃសណីនិងទូរគមនាគមន៍ចានេះខ្ញុំដោយសារតែប្រធានបទនេះថ្មីសម្រាប់នាងខ្ញុំដែរហើយខ្ញុំគិតថាប្រហែលជាថ្មីសម្រាប់អស់លោកស្រីនាងកញ្ញាដែលចូលរួមនៅក្នុងទីនេះខ្លះដែរចាហើយតកតងទៅនឹងប្រធានបទនេះខ្ញុំចង់ដឹងថាតើការអភិវឌ្ឍតាមបែបប្រជាធិបតេយ្យនិងបញ្ញាសិប្បនិម្មិតហ្នឹងគឺអាចនឹងជួយលើកកម្ពស់ការចូលរួមរបស់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋនិងការលើកកម្ពស់នៅអភិបាលកិច្ចល្អយ៉ាងដូចម្តេចដែរនេះខ្ញុំសូមជូនសំណួរនេះទៅកាន់វាគ្មិនទី1គឺលោកសំទោសគឺបណ្ឌិតម៉ាពីណុលរ៉ូវីរ៉ាដែលជាអ្នកគ្រប់គ្រងការស្រាវជ្រាវនៅមជ្ឈមណ្ឌលអាស៊ីតើលោកអាចជួយបញ្យល់តាក់ទងទៅនឹងបញ្ហានេះបន្តិចបានទេចា៎សូមអញ្ជើញ
Well, good morning. First of all, I wanted to take just a few seconds to thank the Cambodian Institute for Democracy for organizing this important event on an extremely important topic that I would say more often than not goes a bit unspoken and unaddressed, which is the use that civil society is making of digital technology and artificial intelligence to engage more actively in society and also in the political sphere, in this case in Cambodia. As you will see, I will provide an overview of what we are doing at the Asia Center with digital technology, with artificial intelligence. So hopefully the Asia Center can be an example of how civil society is trying to maximize the opportunities of digital technology and of course artificial intelligence. And then I will also share some key talking points that we have identified over the last couple of years when we have been engaging with different partners, different stakeholders on a wide variety of topics, including technology, including AI. So I think that we have a fairly good overview of what civil society is doing in Southeast Asia in terms of the adoption of artificial intelligence and also what is needed in the future to ensure that civil society can maximize the opportunities offered by artificial intelligence. As you will see, I will try to speak slowly, almost in bullet points. This is something that I always mention every time that I have to participate in a speaking engagement like this one, because I think it's extremely important to think critically about all these key points, and then hopefully we can engage in a fruitful Q&A session so we can exchange some views and some opinions. So the first thing that I wanted to share is what we are doing at the Asia Center in regards of digital technology and also artificial intelligence. At the Asia Center, there are 4 pillars, 4 types of activities that we undertake. And over the last 2 years, we have been adapting all these 4 activities to the importance of artificial intelligence and also digital technology. The first one is evidence-based research. So we are now conducting a lot of research on this particular topic. The second area is capacity building and training. So this is something that we are doing with our local partners so they can maximize the opportunities of the internet and digital technology. The third activity or the third pillar is advocacy at the national level, but also international advocacy. So just to give you one example, by making submissions to the UPR cycle, the Universal Periodic Reviews, now we can include our input on digital technology and also artificial intelligence to provide helpful recommendations for governments. And the fourth activity is content creation and media. So we can engage with traditional media outlets, but also we can leverage social media to actually spread key messages on artificial intelligence and reach out to a much broader audience. Let me give you 3 concrete examples of these activities so you see how we are leveraging all these digital tools. The first example is evidence-based research. One of the projects that we have been working on in the last 12 months is research on the legal frameworks that regulate the use of artificial intelligence in South Asia, in Southeast Asia, and also in East Asia. So the value of this research is that we can come up with very concrete and specific policy recommendations that we always include in our reports, and this is what civil society can leverage. They've got an insanely huge amount of information summarized in a report, and then a set of policy recommendations that are helpful not only for civil society, but also for state actors and governments. The second example, capacity building. Capacity building for us started with Asia Center's own digital transformation. 3-4 years ago, we started thinking, what can we do with digital technology? How can we use internally digital technology to make our work more effective and more efficient? That was the first step. So once we completed this digital transformation, which of course included artificial intelligence, now we are in a position where we can provide capacity building for local civil society organizations so they can follow a similar transition and they can adopt and make the most out of artificial intelligence and digital technology. And the third example that I wanted to mention today is movement building. So we have also been putting huge efforts in bringing together like-minded people, like-minded citizens and organizations, not just in Cambodia, but across the region, to discuss crucial topics such as artificial intelligence. Next year, for instance, in August 2025, we are organizing an international conference on artificial intelligence and governance in Asia, in Southeast Asia. It will take place in Bangkok. And since this forum today, one of its objectives is to create partnerships and explore possibilities, this is something that I'm more than happy to discuss with any of you that might be interested. Now, the second part of my intervention is after having multiple conversations with different actors, of course, we have a good understanding of how is civil society using artificial intelligence, what are the opportunities, what are the challenges. So I wanted to give you an overview of our assessment. Our assessment is that civil society, broadly speaking, is being left out of many of the key conversations, dialogues, and discussions on the adoption of artificial intelligence. So take the example of Cambodia, for example. 15 years ago, with Facebook and social media, it was civil society. It was civil society organizations who were mostly driving the adoption of these important social networking sites. And then governments and even technology companies had to catch up. But now the situation is very different. These conversations on artificial intelligence are largely driven by governments and technology companies. So civil society is a bit left out. Of course, there are some opportunities for civil society, like this one, But generally speaking, what we have identified is that topics that are political in nature are not really addressed in many of these opportunities. So it is a lot about inclusivity, for example, which is extremely important, but topics like civic freedoms or democracy are not that well addressed. So I hope that this forum is a nice opportunity to address this shortcut.